I think time is something that we don't really understand, and I believe that time has a bigger lesson for us all, because, as I said, time is valuable to human beings. And if time is valuable to human beings, that means, as I said, time falls at the very root of man understanding life or understanding their own life. So in this case, what then makes time possible? And if we can think what makes time possible, then we will definitely understand that what makes time possible is heat. As in, heat is created by friction. And friction means that are two things that are opposite, moving in opposite directions. So if two things are moving in opposite direction, that means these two are opposites. So time is made possible by opposites, like male and female, like water land and dry land. So time is made by opposite, like light and darkness. So the friction that things go against each other, that life does not move accordingly the way we plan it, creates time. So time says to us that I will not only allow the good to happen, but I will allow the bad to happen. And hence, when the good and the bad happens, become that friction that creates time. When things go against each other, when there is disorder, not order, time is born from disorder. That means if time is born from disorder, that means things do not go the way we think or we want them to go. And once we understand that things don't go the way we want them to go, we understand the issue of things going against each other to create time. Meaning that there is no life without death, or there is no death without life. Things that are opposite then give us the opportunity to experience time. For time is heat, time is friction. So what do I mean when I say time is friction? When I say things need to go against each other? When I say as much as we need light, we need the darkness. As much as we need good, we need evil. What do I mean? And one thing I mean is that for me, all those possibility of good and evil, of light and darkness, all those possibilities in life are what we need to understand that life is. Life is not only good, life is evil. And evil is necessary for it to be there, for goodness to be there. As much as light is necessary to be there, and the same as darkness is necessary to be there. And once we see life from the necessity of friction, we understand the time that we have been given, that things will not only go good, things must go bad. It is necessary for the evil to happen as much as it is necessary for the good to happen, because it gives us the experience of time. Time cannot be experienced without the opposite, or the friction, or the heat. So the heat and the friction creates the time. And our lives are an interpretation of those things. And once I can put my life in the spectrum of good and evil, I understand that I cannot be too evil. I understand that I cannot be too good. I have to be able to balance the good and the bad, the friction. I have to be in the friction. And if I am in the friction, I feel the heat. And that means it is both. My life will both go bad as much as it goes good. So I don't then have a problem with evil. Neither do I have a problem with good, because I know that it is necessary. I know that light is necessary so much as darkness is necessary. For if darkness was not there, I could not rest. If there was only light there, then I would not know the night. If there was only good, then I would not know what it means to be really good, or to truly love without hate. I need hate to truly know how to love. I need the absence of a person not being there in my life and that makes me realize how much valuable their presence is. So the opposite is always an opportunity for us to understand time, for time happens in friction. And if time happens in friction, then it gives us the opportunity to not only understand the good of life, but to even understand the evil of life. It does not only give me the understanding of life only, it gives me the understanding of death. That there is death as much that there is life. It does not only give me the understanding of having, it gives me the understanding of not having as well. So time gives me the opportunity to authentically know who I am in every situation, whether when you have or whether when you don't have, whether when you're evil or whether when you are good. And I think it is necessary for us to understand time as friction and as heat, as the opposite, because it is that gives us life to live, because we understand that there is no time. It is therefore gives us the understanding that life is there, but death is at the door. So hence I need to take my life presently all the time, because I don't know if I'll make it tomorrow. Then it gives me the opportunity to love whoever I am in contact with, because I don't know when I shall die. And once I understand life like that, I understand that I will fully live, because fully living is not only regarding the good, but it's regarding the bad. It's not only regarding life, but it's to regard death as well. Thank you.
I have a question. What happens when everything goes bad? What happens when you lose everything? What then?
You understand that you have not lost your life, and that is the greatest thing that you could keep while everything else dies. If everything else dies, then you understand that my life is more precious than all these things. So once you lose something that you have, you experience what you don't have. And all those things are necessary. As much as you have life, you experience death through your friend dying. And that is necessary. For you to know that life is about the balance. For you to understand that I cannot say I want to live without the consciousness of death. I cannot say that I've got so much time while I may die tomorrow. And that's the issue of human beings, is that they feel like they have no time. And when death strikes in, he realized that he didn't live. Because he didn't live with the consciousness of balancing the two, the good and the evil, the time and the not time, to have and not to have, the light, the darkness. All those, they are necessary. For look at this. When someone is in darkness and is exposed to his darkness, he's exposed to who he is, that he's afraid of seeing in the light. So the darkness gives him the opportunity to see the dark person that he's afraid of in the light. And the light gives you the opportunity to see what you want to see about yourself. So darkness gives you authenticity. Light gives you the pathway to live that authenticity. So they are all necessary.